Bonjour les élèves. These notes are about our last category of regular verbs, les verbes en IR. Okay, so just like les verbes en ER, like parler or discuter or chanter, or les verbes en RE, like attendre and perdre, les verbes en IR are considered to be regular verbs. So let's take a second and review. If you remember, the verbs that are ER verbs, which we learned first this year, those verbs, when you take off the ER, you have your stem. And for your stem, in addition to that stem, you'll add the appropriate ending for each subject. So let's write in this chart right here those endings. So if you remember, you would add for je, es for tu, again for il, elle, or on. O and S was the ending for nous. Z is the ending for vous. And and te, which was silent, remember, is the ending for il and elle pluriel. And then we also learned the verbs that are RE verbs, like attendre, entendre, perdre. There's a small list of those. And you remember these endings attached to this stem are the SS, nothing, ONS, EZ, and and te endings. Now, IR verbs, for regular verbs, again, you find the stem by taking off the IR, and whatever's left over is the stem. And then the endings for IR verbs are slightly longer. And the whole reason why I had on the first screen here, the whole reason why I had the sombrero there was because there's a song to the Mexican hat dance that can help you to memorize this. I'm going to put a link on my website to that song because I'm not going to sing it for you. You don't want to hear me sing. Or you can ask somebody who's in French 2, 3, 4, 5, and they can teach it for you. But let me have you write down the IR verb ending. So remember, you find the stem by taking off the IR, and then you add this when je is the subject. It's the letters E, S. For tu, it's exactly the same ending, ES, and that's pronounced just E. For il, elle, and on, the ending is E, te. And again, the je form, the tu form, the il and elle singular form, they all just are pronounced just E. The new form, this gets a little long. The ending is E, S, S, O, N, S. So it's pronounced ison. For the vous form, it's E, S, S, E, Z. And for il and elle pluriel, it's E, S, S, E, N, te. So I'm going to take a ER verb and just show you what the verb boxes, the verb chart would look like. So I'm going to take the verb finir, which is a regular IR verb. And so if I want to say I am finishing, we would find the stem, which is what we have left over without the ER ending, and you would say je finis. The tu form is exactly the same word, tu finis. The il, elle singular, il finit. So you can see the stem is consistent with every subject, we just have the different endings that we add on for the subjects. The new form, to say we are finishing, nous finissons. See, it's quite a bit longer. The vous form, vous finissez, and il or elle pluriel, sorry, my little thing is making funny lines here, it'll be finisse. So the and te is silent. We just pronounce those s's there, finisse. Okay, there's several verbs in ER that I want you to memorize. And for this first one, this one is the verb réussir. And réussir is to succeed or to pass, and it always has the word a after it. So you're saying like to succeed or pass at something. The next one, which is the one that I just used in my example, finir, to finish. The next one, can you tell what's happening in this picture? In these pictures, these people are getting bigger. So this is to grow, which is grandir. This next one here, these people are getting thinner. So to lose weight is maigrir. The next one after that. The opposite of that, to gain weight, is grossir. Remember, our adjective for fat comes from the same root, grossir, to gain weight. And one last one. Actually, I think I have two. Nope, one last one. And that is this one. See, he's blushing. That's the verb. Get my pen back. That's the verb rougir, which is to blush. I don't know that we'll use that one very often, but I know finir, we'll use that one quite a bit. And there's one other one that I haven't listed on here, and that is the verb choisir, which is to choose. So that is our last category of regular verbs. Au revoir les élèves.